It started with a sound, not a voice, not a radio transmission, just a pulse, a deep rhythmic thump, thump, thump that echoed through the sky. It was first detected by satellites, then radios, then cell phones. People thought it was a glitch. Then the lights started flickering, not just in houses, not just in cities, across the entire planet. At exactly 12 a.m., every electrical grid in the world shut off for 7 seconds. When the power returned, astronomers looked up. The stars had moved and something was coming. They arrived 3 days later, not with fire, not with destruction, just silence. The ships didn't make a sound as they descended from the sky, massive, obsidian black monoliths that hovered just above the ground. They had no visible engines, no seams, no doors, just motionless, floating masses that absorbed light. The world waited for something to happen. Then the doors appeared. They weren't there before. Now they were open and something stepped out. The visitors, they were not human. They didn't look like the aliens from movies. No grey skin, no big eyes. They were tall, too tall. Their bodies thin, stretched, unnatural. Their faces, incomplete. They had mouths, but they didn't move. They had eyes, but they didn't blink. And they had fingers, but too many of them. No one spoke. No one moved. Then the first human dropped. Not from an attack, not from a gunshot. They just collapsed. Heart stopped, and then another and another. The aliens didn't do anything. They just watched, and more people died. Governments tried to fight back. Jets were launched. Missiles fired. Every weapon that hit the ships disintegrated mid-air. The aliens didn't react. They didn't need to. By the 7th day, half the world's population had vanished. Not dead, not taken, just gone. Entire cities stood empty. Cars running, meals half-eaten on tables, showers still running like the world had been abandoned in an instant, and still the aliens watched, their mouths still unmoving, until, finally, one of them spoke. No sound came from its mouth, but every living human on Earth heard it, not in their ears, in their minds. You are not the first, you will not be the last. We take what is needed. And then, just as silently as they arrived, they left. The ships rose into the sky, vanishing into the stars as suddenly as they appeared. No bodies were left behind, no explanation, just an emptier world. And the memory of the clicking noise they made before they spoke, like something shifting beneath their skin. The aftermath. Decades passed. The world recovered, governments erased the history, calling it a mass psychotic event. People tried to move on. Until one day astronomers detected a pulse, a deep rhythmic thump, thump, thump echoing from the stars, getting closer. And this time, they won't leave anyone behind. Like and subscribe for more.